Da 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 da. You killed my wolf, you bastard! Bally Ho! Right, I have been nominated by Phil 480, that wonderful, masterful plan of a man, to do a game of fours thingy-bobbly-doo-dah. Now, someone did it's basically 4 questions, with 4 answers for each, but it's actually 5 questions with 4 answers each, because it's food and drink. Right, so, basically I need to answer 4 questions, I need to answer the question, 4 favourite foods, 4 favourite drinks, 4 places I have lived, 4 places I have been to, and 4 nicknames I have had, or pseudonyms, or AKAs, and all that kind of jazz. So, yes, I'm just off to get some new brake levers. Yay! And, yeah, good fun, all good fun. Yeah, so, first thing, that would be 4 of my favourite foods. Right, okay. So, favourite foods then, roast dinner, it's got to be, let me think, pork with crackling, but with Yorkshire puddings as well. I know they're traditionally with just beef, but there you go. And you can't help a little bit of sausage meat stuffing on the side as well, so it's sort of a double helping of pork. Yes, lovely. Yummy, 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 etc., etc. Roast potatoes that have been roasted with crushed garlic as well, blah, 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 blah. All very tasty, yummy, yummy, yummy. Good gravy as well. That's one food. Next one, it's got to be Domino's pizza, and it's Texas barbecue. I do like the barbecue sauce. And I love the sort of the chicken and the cheese and all of that together. Fry up. I try not to have a full fry up these days because I do spend a lot of time in hotels, and if I have a full fry up every morning, I'll be the size of a rhinoceros. I don't do that, but these days I just generally just have a couple of eggs on toast if I'm being good. If I'm not being good, I'll have the lot. Cooked tomatoes, mushrooms, black pudding, sausages, bacon, eggs, hash browns, baked beans, toast, fried bread, the lot. Little Chef do an excellent one. Olympic breakfast with a few more things on top is absolutely perfect. Ha ha ha! And then curry. Well, yes, that's another one. Very partial to a chicken balti. I do like it balti. If I'm feeling a little bit more adventurous, I'll have a jalfrezi just for the heat. And sometimes I just get plain chicken tikka, dry, in a naan bread. Makes a nice sandwich. Woohoo! So, that's 4 favourite foods. 4 favourite drinks. It's got to be Ribena at the top. I have a lot of Ribena. Ribena Light, what used to be known as Toothkind. What they did was, they combined Ribena Light with Ribena Toothkind and made Ribena really light. And that's what I like to drink. Huzzah! I probably have a good 4 or 5 pints of that a day. Water as well, etc., etc. Coffee's up there. I have to have at least 3 or 4 every morning. I don't have coffee after midday because then I can't sleep at night. Beer, well, Doom Bar is my favourite at the moment. Sharp's Doom Bar is a good ale. London Pride's another good ale. Yeah, so 2 beers. Yes, let's call that 2 beers. So one's Doom Bar and one's London Pride. There we go, that's 4 drinks. Ribena, coffee, Doom Bar and London Pride. But I try to steer clear of ale at the moment. It's giving me a bit of heartburn, which is a bit annoying. So occasionally I'll swap that for a nice G&T. Tanqueray gin or Bombay Sapphire. I've just found a really good gin actually. It's by Chase, the people that are in Herefordshire. In fact, they're the neighbours of my sister. She lives in Herefordshire. Chase vodka is excellent, very smooth. In fact, it's the sort of vodka you can drink on its own with an ice cube, that sort of thing. It's very, very, very good. A lot better than Absolute vodka. So if you see it, it's made in the UK. Chase vodka. Very good stuff. But yes, partial to a G&T. The base of Chase gin is apple. So it's like cider. Very nice. Very, very pretty. Very, very tasty. Nom, nom, nom. So that's drinks. Food I've done. So the next 4 things. 4 places I have lived. Well, I grew up in a village called Great Addington, near Kettering in Northamptonshire. Spent 18 years of my life there. Then I went to Royal Holloway University of London, and I lived around there, but we won't talk about that, because I basically spent most of my time in other people's houses. Ha ha ha! So, first place, Great Addington. Second place, I'm going to say Putney. I spent a good 4 years there. Had a lovely time there. I was singing in musical theatre and choirs and opera, whilst also rowing. Did rowing for, an elite level for about 4 years there, and had a really, really good time in Putney. I really liked it, southwest London. Made quite a bit on my flat, which actually helped pay for my flying training. So there's a lot of good things to come out of Putney. So that's the second one. Windsor, moved in with my now wife. She had a sort of shared flat in Windsor. I moved in with her, and spent a good 2 or 3 very happy years there, and that was lovely. And beautiful, beautiful town. Obviously it's where the Queen lives as well, so that's quite nice. So that was Windsor. So I've done Great Addington, Putney, Windsor, and now I'll do Aylesbury. I've been here 4 years, so quite a long time. One of the places I've lived for the most time. It's a nice town. It's a bit of a mixed bag, like any town, but ultimately it's got some nice bits to it, and yeah, it's very useful. And they've just got a Dunelm mill, so yes, we'll be able to buy curtains and things with ease. Places I've visited, well, Barbados, top of there, that's a fantastic place. Really enjoyed that. Been there 3 times. I was lucky enough to go there with my dad, you see, so yeah, it's all very good. North Wales, one of my favourite places. I know it's extremely well. I've gone there every summer all my life. I generally spend 2 or 3 weeks there every year with my family. The most I've spent there in 1 year was 9 weeks. That was wonderful stuff. Really, really good place. Love all the different mountains. I've done the 14 peaks 3 times. Record was 15 hours, 11 minutes. That was really good fun. Started at 3 in the morning for that. So yes, North Wales is a lovely place in my heart. Scotland, that's the other place. Isle of Skye and the Outer Hebrides. I've been scuba diving around there a lot, and it's absolutely beautiful. What's fantastic is a lot of people say, my God, you go scuba diving there? And I say, well, yes, because the Gulf Stream's there. It's actually warmer than the water is around Brighton and Bournemouth down on the south coast. So it's actually not too bad. You can just wear a summer wetsuit, 5mm wetsuit, and go scuba diving. And the other good thing about it is, rather than a lot of the coastline around the UK, because the substrate is rock, the visibility is excellent. There's no sort of sand or anything to mix in the water, so you can see a long way. And I've seen amazing things. I've seen dolphins, seals, whales, gannets diving around me while I've been on a decompression stop at 6 meters. That was fantastic fun. I was waiting for one to just go dunk into the top of my tank. But no, that didn't happen, unfortunately, but I would have laughed my head off. So, that's 3 places. So, Barbados, North Wales, Scotland. Place I've been that I really, really liked. Australia. I went to Adelaide for a week. Yes. Lovely, amazing. I liked Adelaide because it was quite colonial, sort of British in its architecture, and wasn't too hot, wasn't too cold, wasn't too rainy, wasn't too sunny. Perfect for me, really. I could see myself, if it all went tits up in Europe, majorly, I mean more majorly than now anyway, I could see myself going there and living. Very nice place to be. Very, very nice place to be. Also, Kylie Minogue's from there, so that's always going to get me going. And the last thing, so I've done food and drink, places I've lived, places I have been. Yes, last thing, nicknames. Well, at school I was called Fish because it's something to do with my facial structure. My eyes bulge a little bit, but it's mostly because when I eat, my sideburns go in and out like gills. It's very amusing. And it amused everybody at school, and in hindsight I wished I hadn't replied to that nickname because it became derogatory quite quickly. And a tool for bullying. But anyway, there we go. I thought I would mention that one, as that was my nickname at school. I've had others, obviously Mr. Noisy from the Mr. Men. That's self-explanatory, really. Lord Flashheart, again, self-explanatory. The pilot Chappie, played by Rick Mail from Blackadder. Huzzah! Again, sort of drawn Captain Rambunctious from him, really, but I didn't really want to do Lord Flashheart because I didn't want to feel like it was complete plagiarism of the character by that absolutely splendid fellow, may he rest in peace, Sir Rick Mail. Yes, I suppose I got a choice of 2, really, for the last nickname. Captain Rambunctious, well, it's an AKA, really, isn't it? Is it a nickname? It's something I chose myself, but my friends actually came up with the word rambunctious, so maybe it is a nickname, I don't know, but I've sort of put it together. Other than that, it's General Melchett. When I'm being a pompous arse, in a bit more sort of Lord Flashheart sort of vein, General Melchett was played by Stephen Fry on Blackadder, and yes, if I'm being a complete arse, being a bit boisterous and headstrong and not listening to other people's ideas and basically poo-pooing everybody's poo-poo, then yes, General Melchett is another one. So that's 5 for you, just for a giggle. But thank you very much, Phil480. There we go. I have played Game of Fours. Apparently the idea now is to nominate 4 other people. So, I'm going to nominate Jojo, Joanna F. Benz, Lammy Isle of Wight, Official Smo, Official Smo, and Silver Fox Supergood. As a gentleman I have recently had the pleasure to meet, and since then we have conversed quite a few times on social media. Lovely chap. Well, yes, he's going to have to make his own bloody video now, isn't he? So, Tally Bally Ho, thanks for watching. Toodle Pipski, ta-ta, bye! Da 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 da. You killed my wolf, you bastard! Da 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 da. He's dead, John. He's dead. John is dead. Dead, Dave. He's dead, Dave. John is dead. No, he's not. He's alive. Oh my gosh. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. But Sansa, I want to rule. Ha ha ha! I am not your father. Woohoo! Bye.